Floyd Shivambu tells us about what the MK party is planning to do and the things that they need to do going forward. And then Nhleko told us about the fact that MK party filled a Mabhida Stadium, Moses Mabhida Stadium, and they do so with just one province, and that is KZN. Speaking about one province, that is KZN, I'm gonna have to play you those two videos. There is something that they mentioned, EMK part. They mentioned the fact that they had a challenge where during last minutes buses, trains cancelled. And that the issue of people getting cancelled or transportation getting cancelled, and specifically in last minute, it's not a first time. It has been happening. It has happened. And it looks like it will continue to happen. And I'm going to tell you why I am saying it looks like it's going to continue to happen. But I first want you to listen to the video of Floyd Shivambu. We'll come back to the video of Nhleko. Listen to Floyd Shivambu here.
In the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we still have to establish an office in Mkanyakude, in Zululand, in Ugu, in Ilembe, in Mzinyathi, in Amajuba, here in eThekwini, in Uthukela. In all the 11 regions of KwaZulu-Natal, we need to have presence. In the Eastern Cape, we still need to have brick and mortar offices in Jokabi region in Alwal North, in Krisani region in Komani, in Alfred Nzo, in Amatole, in OR Tamba districts, in Nelson Mandela Bay municipality in Buffalo City. In Limpopo, we still have to establish offices in Mopane region, in Vembe, in Waterberg, in Capricorn, in Sekhukhune. We still need to have offices in all the 3 regions of Mpumalanga, of Nhlanzeni, of Nkangala, of Hertzband. We still need to have offices in the northwest regions of the doctors of Dr. Ruth Schomotsi Mapante region, of Ngaka Mudirmelema region, of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region, and Bojanala. We still have to have offices in all the regions of Northern Cape. In Francis Bard, which is around Kimberley, we have to have proper offices in Pixley, in Namakwa, in ZF Mkau, and in John Taule Gaitewe region. We still have to have offices in the whole of Western Cape, in Central Karoo, in the Southern Cape, in Overberg, in the West Coast, in the Cape Winelands, and in Cape Metro. We still need to have offices in Gauteng, in Tshwane, in Sidibeng, in Johannesburg, in Ekurhuleni, and in the West Rand. And all of those offices should have staff members, must be accessible to the people, must interact with the people from time to time, must be where people go to consult and be in contact with.
So moving right along from Floyd Shivambu, let me remind you, do you remember that when EFF, I don't know what it was, the 10th year anniversary EFF, something along those lines. Do you remember that the same EFF complained about how these companies, they pulled out last minute, and guess what? They were threatened by what? The ANC. It was the ANC that told them that you need to pull out of this. If you want your subsidies and everything as a bus company, please pull out of the EFF. And the EFF says that they had to use minibus, taxis, right, to get people to the stadium. If you follow the sequence of things and the commonalities here, you realize that between the challenges that the EFF said they've encountered versus the challenges that the MK party complains about, actually it's the same thing, which then means it comes from the same party then. Same trends. The same party that you think is going to give you freedom, but they sabotage the event, the EFF. They also sabotage the event, MK party. And that's the ANC. Political parties have been complaining about the same party that goes around and sabotage other political parties. Well, we're not going to sabotage you. That's why you need to do this. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, I want us to listen to Nhleko, but have this thing in mind that there's one political party that seems to be going around and sabotaging other political party. The problem we have with this political party is that they are the ruling party. They are promising freedom. And through their behavior, you see them not exhibiting signs of freedom, and you expect them to give you freedom for some strange reasons. How is it that you feel comfortable voting for them, but they sabotage the EFF? They are also sabotaging the MK party. How do you think when they are going to offer you freedom, when there's always a constant complaint about them sabotaging other people? Because if you believe in democracy, if you believe in freedom, first of all, you need to live that. So in their lives, they don't have freedom in themselves. They can't give you freedom then. Like, guys, it is practically impossible that they can then give you freedom when they are busy sabotaging other political parties. Nhleko had this to say.
Comrades, what happened yesterday was unprecedented. Everybody else that has ever filled up Moses Mabhida Stadium was on the basis of buses that come from all over the country. MK did it with one province. That's very, very, very... Even then, comrades, we had regions that couldn't make it to the stadium. Herikwara region couldn't make it, Nkosi Pambata couldn't make it, and regions in the north, far north, Omkhanyakude couldn't make it because there wasn't transport. But we still filled up Moses Mabhida Stadium. The second point, which makes MK quite special, is that in a period of about 10 months or just under 10 months, we've had two major successful rallies. We had a rally in Orlando Stadium building up to the election in May 29. Now, we had one yesterday, and that's very unprecedented. I've never seen it happening with any other political party or political formation except Umkhonto weSizwe.
Okay, so let's proceed right from there. You see, just use your mind, just use your logic, just use your common sense. How do you give a thief who's been a robber who's been robbing people at night, and we all know that there at that spot there is a person that is busy robbing people? How do you take your things or you give that person a freedom and you give this person resources and you trust that person that is going to, hey guys, like, how is it? Like, how is it? The fact that the ANC does not seems to, the fact that the ANC is always fingered or suspected to have sabotaged a certain thing, it should tell you more about the nature of the ANC, and that you should be asking questions around if they themselves does not want to live free and allow other political parties to flourish, then how are they going to give you freedom and allow you to flourish? That's just simple, fundamental question. A matter of logic. If the organization is disruptive, you will remember, let me remind you something. Do you remember that the ATM complains about the very same political party, ANC, how they interfered and bought people from the very say the local the ATM. Do you remember that the MK party also accused the ANC of the same thing again, that they tried buying people that are going to come and sabotage MK party from within? Do you remember that? I made a video in comparing. Look, I was comparing the situation that was that ATM complained about with what MK party at the time complained about. I am saying the characteristics and the characteristics from this political party doesn't say these are the people who are championing freedom for all. It's a cause for concern, and people must be worried about this behavior. Everyone needs to be worried about this behavior. This is not a behavior of, this is not a normal thing. It's not normal. It's not as business as usual. They are not behaving normal. And because of that, we need to be ashamed. Look, we need to call them to order. Nonetheless, see you guys on the next episode. But until such a time, good people, please take care.